Right now, I'm going to bring up to the stage a very funny guy. Ladies and gentlemen, bring to the stage Vinny DiStefano.
What?
Oh, hello, here we go. What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming. Packed house here. So I was gonna get up here and talk about my fleshlight for 10 minutes, but my mom said that wasn't a very good idea. And if you don't know what a fleshlight is, it's a fake vagina, and I have one. Anyway, let's ask Jeeves what a fleshlight is. Jeeves, what is a fleshlight? Jeeves, where can I find free HD porn? Jeeves, what does a micro penis look like? Remember Ask Jeeves? Before Google, before anything for that matter, this thing was the shit. I used to actually ask Jeeves questions. I was convinced there was just a smart Indian man on the other side of my screen answering all of my questions. It's like 1998, my family just got our first computer. I'm logging on to AOL, which took 40 minutes to dial up. Asking Jeeves where babies come from. No, but we've all come so far with the internet, though. Beyonce said, who runs this world? Girls. You know what I say? Who runs this world? Google. Google runs this world. And all these smartphones and apps, millions of apps. Which one do you choose from? You know which one's my favorite, though? Snapchat. Have you heard of this app? Well, if you haven't, it's an app that allows you to take a picture of yourself, your dog, your food, your penis, and send it to another buddy that also has the app. But the key here is that it allows you to set a time limit for the amount of time that that person has to view your picture. So it's awesome. Except now all these little kids are using it, and like my 9-year-old nephew sending me Snapchats all the time. And it's cool, but like not so cool when he starts sending me like nude photos. I'm just kidding, I don't even have a nephew. It's my niece that's doing it. Now all these social networks, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. My mom says to me the other day, hey Vin, I downloaded a Twitter. My response, delete it now. I tweet things about my penis. I don't need my mom following me on Twitter. It's bad enough she's got a Facebook. If I said to my mom 6 years ago that I wrote on her wall, she would have had a fit. You wrote on my wall? That better not be permanent, Vin. You're cleaning that shit up. No, I love my mom, though, I really do. I always say my mom was the original Siri. I had Siri long before any iPhone user had Siri. This is how mine works, though. Hey, Mom, what's the weather like today? It's cold. Wear a jacket. I realized after 22 years my favorite thing to do in life is mess with people, and the best place to do it is New York City. Right? You guys like New York City? Yeah. So whenever I'm waiting for the subway, almost always someone comes up to me and asks me if this subway is going somewhere specific. And regardless of where they ask, I always just reply, yep. Excuse me, is this going to Times Square? Yep. Little do they know, we're headed to Spanish Harlem. Another thing I like to do is when I see a pregnant woman, I just run up to her very sincerely and I say, oh my God, congratulations on losing your virginity. And then I just run away giggling. I go out to eat a lot, and one of my pet peeves is when the hostess just automatically assumes how many you are. She ever do this to you? I walk in with my friend, she says, hi, 2? I say, nope, 2.5, we're expecting. So after I did that a couple times, she started remembering me and catching on. So last time we walked in, she says, hi, 2.5, and I said, let's not talk about it. Sorry, I went there. Have you ever been laying in bed late at night and you're cozy and you're about to fall asleep, you're just about to pass out and you hear, you get a text. This is the most aggravating thing I have ever dealt with. You get confused, why is this person texting me so late? You get curious though, and you read it and you decide, is it something I want to answer now? Or do I want to reply in the morning saying, hey, sorry, I was sleeping, what's up? So what I like to do is I like to text a girl late at night, really late, and just say something really vague that'll catch her attention, and she'll feel curious and text me back. But then when she texts me back, I hit her with something so awkward and random that she's almost guaranteed to never speak to me again. So this is the conversation. Hey, are you up? Hey, Vin, what's up? What's going on? Did you hear the new Pope's from Argentina? You guys like to party? Yeah. Hashtag dorm life, hashtag party life. I've been to my fair share of parties. New Year's Eve, Philadelphia, my birthday. Found myself at a random party with 2 friends. Got there at about 2 a.m., had already been drinking for a solid 4 to 9 hours. Safe to say I was wasted. And, it got to that time of the night where feeling a little horny, feeling a little frisky, looking for a girl. So I was in the kitchen, sitting across from this girl, and there was just something about this girl that I couldn't figure it out, but she was different, and I liked it, and I was intrigued. So we're looking back and forth at each other, and she gets up. I say, hey, where are you going? She says, wherever you're going. And I said, okay, I'm headed on the roof, which was I thought was a really good idea at the time. So we go on the roof, start kissing a little bit, whatever, head back downstairs, go in the kitchen, continue drinking. We decide we're going to head to the bathroom and continue the activities. This is a long story. Stick with me here. So as we're walking in the bathroom, my friend's walking out at the same time, sees I'm with a girl, high-fives me, winks at me, gives me the wink of approval. Close the door, start kissing again. No sooner than we get in there, we hear, hey, I gotta pee. I'm like, oh my God, what is he doing? What is he doing to me right now? She's like, okay, I'll be right out. Hey, Vin, I really gotta pee. You should get out here. I'm like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this to me? So I hide in the shower like a drunk idiot, acting like I wasn't in there. She leaves, he starts to pee, and as soon as he releases his flow, I stick my head out of the shower curtain, I say, dude, what are you doing to me? He goes, dude, she's a man. I had been kissing a man. That's really when I decided to stop drinking. I was at another party when I was in high school, and I didn't really drink when I was in high school. I was just that weird chubby kid that stood in the kitchen. And someone comes up to me, and I didn't really know this kid, but he says, dude, you got $1? And I said, $1? That's all you need? And he goes, yeah, I'll give it back when I'm done. I said, are you going to be using this $1 to snort drugs? And he goes, yeah. I said, well, then I can't give you the $1. I'm sorry. And he starts begging me, come on, please give me the $1. I really need it. I said, no $1 of mine will be used to transport illegal drugs into your nasal cavity. Just drink some alcohol. I pointed to it all. Drink it like it was mine. Drink it and get drunk. And he's like, dude, I'm sorry. I used to be an alcoholic. I said, hold on, let me get the $1. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.